Good morning, dear students. Today we'll speak about a new particular topic in the business studies. So, hope you people are understanding the things very clearly. Okay. So, past class we have spoke all the activities of business, how the process takes place. Okay. How the efficiency takes place, how the effectiveness takes place, all those things and all. Okay. So now we shall speak on the objectives of management. So what are the objectives of management which is there in front of you? See, management is responsible for setting and achieving the objectives. Don't you think? Yes? Yes, that is true. So management part is most essential and they are the core of the organization's success. So what do they do? They make one set of objectives to make always success in the organization. So to achieve that, varieties of objectives they will set. Okay, in all the areas it has been set varieties of objectives. You take they have to play the major role with the stakeholders, who are the individuals who are ready to invest. Okay, so with them also the management they have to speak more, they have to get the things done from them, like investing part, and they have to speak with the shareholders, isn't it? And they should speak with the employees. See, the part of work of management is very what you say challenging task. So shareholders, they have to speak with them, they have to convince them how the shares takes place, how the investment takes place, how the profits they are going to earn, and after so many years how much profit they are going to get, such things, and dividend profit how much they are going to give every single of minute. Likewise, and employees, if you speak, they have to motivate an employee towards the organization success. So and also if you think about the customers, it is most effective management, they have to work on the point view of customers of the products. If they do that, then definitely this particular activity takes place in an effective, which means customer oriented products they have to produce. And government, yes, they have to pay all the types of taxes, renewals. Okay, and also certain what you say subsidies getting from the government. So many things will be happening, so management has to cooperate with all the activities, and they are responsible for setting the achievement of the objectives of the organization goals. So yes, the objectives of any organization you take, whether it is a small, big, or whatever the organization, is to utilize the human resource more. Yes, isn't it? To the maximum or to the level of what is that knowledge, they have to utilize or extract the resources of human. That is what it is, utilizing the human resources. So what are they going to utilize then? Knowledge, okay, education, skill, what they have earned, every single individual, the organization is going to take it from them. How they are going to extract from them? They will assign the job, they'll get the job done from them. So such things. Okay, and materials resources also. So material resources are what? Machineries which they have purchased, an organization, they are going to extract the lot of productions from that particular machineries. Cycles of productions will be done. Okay, to the maximum possible advantage, they are going to get the what is that resources from these activities. Okay, and for what reason they will do? For the economical objectives of the business. Means every day they have to do the transactions, isn't it? They have to pay to their shareholders, they have to pay for their stakeholders, isn't it? They have to give for the raw material vendors. So for this economical activities, the business will be what? Set up, and it will be extracting the works from the human resource and from the material resources. And next, regarding that, you have certain points to we have certain points to discuss, which is survival, profit, and growth are the three concepts we are going to discuss now. Survival means what? They have to survive. To survive, what they have to do? They have to what? produce more activity of process. More activity of process means more products should be produced. So let us see the basic objectives of any business is survival of management. Okay, so they have to strive to ensure the survival, isn't it? They have to work hard here. They have to work very hard to make their name frame in the market. In order to survive, an organization must earn enough of revenues to cover this cost, isn't it? So, enough of revenue, how do they earn? They have to produce more, they have to extract the what is that material sources and the human resources from them, and they have to produce more. And from this, when they get that particular revenues, they can survive themselves. Okay, they can survive themselves, like paying the amount for the vendors, paying the amount for the government. Such things can take place. So that is the survival. Only survival means you cannot accept, you cannot say that survive ಆಗ್ಬಿಟ್ರೆ ಮುಗ್ದೋಯ್ತು ಅಂತ ಅಲ್ಲ. ಇದ್ರ ಮುಂದೆ ಪ್ರಾಫಿಟ್ಟು ಪಡಿಬೇಕಾಗ್ತದೆ. ಬರೀ ಸರ್ವೈವ್ ಆದರೆ ಸಾಲಲ್ಲ. ಯು ಕೆನಾಟ್ ಸೇ ದಟ್ ಓನ್ಲಿ ಸರ್ವೈವಲ್ ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಪ್ರೊಟೆಕ್ಟ್ ಮೀ. ಸೊ ಪ್ರಾಫಿಟ್ ಈಸ್ ರಿಕ್ವೈರ್ಡ್. ಇನ್ ದಟ್ ಕೇಸ್ ವಿ ವಿಲ್ ಸಿ ದ ಪ್ರಾಫಿಟ್. The profit is a merry survival is not enough. So more you do the survival, it is not enough to survive yourself. It might happen one day, 2 day, but to get complete for a long term of business or long term of an organization, you need to earn the profits. So management has to ensure that the organization should make a profit. Okay, management, whichever the management is there, they should ensure the organization that they are ready to give the profit for them or make the profit and give for the organizations. So this profits yake beku, why it is required? Profits are most essential for the coverage of the risk in the business. Okay, so it provides a vital incentives for the continuation of successful operations of the enterprises, isn't it? ಒಂದು ಕಂಪನಿ ಅತಿ ಹೆಚ್ಚಿನ ಕಾಲ ನಡಿಬೇಕು ಅಂತ ಅಂದರೆ ಆ ಕಂಪನಿ ಪ್ರಾಫಿಟ್ಟಲ್ಲಿ ಇರಬೇಕು. ಆ ಪ್ರಾಫಿಟ್ಟಿನ ಹಣನ ತಗೊಂಡು ಮತ್ತೆ ಅದನ್ನು ರೀಇನ್ವೆಸ್ಟ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ರೀತಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ಸಮ್ ಪೋರ್ಷನ್ಸ್ ಆಫ್ ಅಮೌಂಟನ್ನು ಹಾಕ್ತಾ ಇರಬೇಕಾಗ್ತದೆ. ಅದು ಯಾವುದಾಗಿರ್ಬೋದು? ಕಾಸ್ಟ್ ಆಫ್ ಇನ್ವೆಸ್ಟ್ಮೆಂಟ್ಸ್ಗಳಿಗೆ, ಫ್ಯೂಚರ್ ಇನ್ವೆಸ್ಟ್ಮೆಂಟ್ಸ್ಗಳಿಗೆ ನಮಗೆ ಹಣ ಇರಬೇಕು. ಆ ಹಣ ಪ್ರಾಫಿಟ್ ಹಣದಿಂದ ನಾವು ತೆಗೆದು ಹಾಕ್ತೀವಿ. ಆಗ ಹಾಕಿದಾಗ ನಮಗೆ ಹೆಚ್ಚಿನ ರೀತಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ಬಿಸ್ನೆಸ್ ಮಾಡೋದಕ್ಕೆ ಇನ್ನೂ ಅನುಕೂಲತೆಗಳು ಸೃಷ್ಟಿಯಾಗ್ತದೆ. ದಟ್ ಈಸ್ ದ ಮೇನ್ ರೀಸನ್ ವಿ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಟು ಅಬ್ಸರ್ವ್ ಹಿಯರ್. ಪ್ರಾಫಿಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಎಸೆನ್ಷಿಯಲ್ ಫಾರ್ ಕವರೇಜ್ ಆಫ್ ದ ಕಾಸ್ಟ್ ರಿಸ್ಕ್. ವಾಟ್ ಎವರ್ ದ risk of the cost is there, what is the cost covering is there of the labor might be, land might be, raw material might be, and also risk. What risk? Business risk. Okay, whenever there is a failure in the activity of business, by that time you should cover the risk and give the shares to the shareholders. Some dividends should be given for them. Understood? So that is the main reason profits is most necessary for any organization. Now coming to the part of growth, if you think, yes, growth, a business needs to add to its prospects in the long run. ಹೌದಾ? ಒಂದು ಬಿಸ್ನೆಸ್ಸು ಗ್ರೋತ್ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಇದೆ ಅಥವಾ ಗ್ರೋತ್ ಆಗಿದೆ ಅಂತ ಗೊತ್ತಾಗೋದು ಒಂದು ಪ್ರಾಡಕ್ಟು ಅತಿ ಹೆಚ್ಚಿನ ಸೇಲ್ಸ್ ಆದಾಗ ಅಲ್ವಾ? ಮತ್ತು ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಗ್ರೋತ್ ಅಂತ ನಾವು ಕನ್ಸಿಡರ್ ಮಾಡೋದಾದರೆ ಬಿಸ್ನೆಸ್ ನೀಡ್ಸ್ ಟು ಆ್ಯಡ್ ಲಾಂಗ್ ಟರ್ಮ್ ಆಫ್ ಆ್ಯಕ್ಟಿವಿಟಿ. ಒಂದು ದಿನದ ಕೆಲಸ, 2 ದಿನದ ಕೆಲಸ ಅಲ್ಲ. ಇಟ್ ಶುಡ್ ಟೇಕ್ ಅ ಫಾರ್ ಅ ಲಾಂಗರ್ ಪೀರಿಯಡ್ ಆಫ್ ಟೈಮ್. ಸೊ ಟು ರಿಮೇನ್ ಇಂಡಸ್ಟ್ರಿ ಮ್ಯಾನೇಜ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಮಸ್ಟ್ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪ್ಲಾಯ್ಟ್ what? Growth potentials of organizations. So how do they exploit? They exploit towards the work, they exploit towards the productions, they exploit towards the increase the level of productions. Okay, if you do that, the industry is towards the growth. You take example Reliance. So Reliance was not only into the what is that telecommunication, it was into all the sectors. So hence the growth has taken place, isn't it? So it has taken in a vast way and the growth has taken place and the industry is towards the progress. So the next point speaks business can be measured, or the growth can be measured, growth of the business can be measured through the volume of sales. ಅತಿ ಹೆಚ್ಚಿನ ಸೇಲ್ಸಿಂದ ನಾವು ಬಿಸ್ನೆಸ್ಸು ತುಂಬ ಹೆಚ್ಚಿನ ಬೆಳವಣಿಗೆ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಇದೆ ಅಂತ ಕನ್ಸಿಡರ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೋದು. ಅದಕ್ಕಾಗಿಯೇ ನೋಡಿ, ಯಾರು BSNL ಫೋನ್ಗಳನ್ನು ಉಪಯೋಗಿಸಲ್ಲ ಅಥವಾ ಸಿಮ್ ಕಾರ್ಡನ್ನು ಉಪಯೋಗಿಸಲ್ಲ, ಎಲ್ಲರೂ ಜಿಯೋನ ಉಪಯೋಗಿಸ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀವಿ. ಹಾಗಿದ್ಮೇಲೆ ಆ ಕಂಪನಿಯ ಬೆಳವಣಿಗೆ ಆಗಿದೆ ಅಂತ ಅರ್ಥ, ಆ ಪ್ರಾಡಕ್ಟು ಹೈಯೆಸ್ಟ್ ಸೇಲ್ಸ್ ಆಗೋಗಿದೆ ಅಂತ ಅರ್ಥ. ಓಕೆ, ಸೊ ದಿಸ್ ಹ್ಯಾಪನ್ಸ್ ಇನ್ ದಿ ಎಕಾನಮಿ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ದ ನಂಬರ್ ಆಫ್ ಪ್ರಾಡಕ್ಟ್ಸ್ ಆರ್ ಇನ್ಕ್ರೀಸಸ್ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಇಟ್ ಇನ್ಕ್ರೀಸಸ್ ದ ಕ್ಯಾಪಿಟಲ್ ಇನ್ವೆಸ್ಟ್ಮೆಂಟ್ಸ್ ಆಲ್ಸೋ. ಹೌದಾ? ಸೊ ಪ್ರಾಡಕ್ಟ್ಸಿನ ಪ್ರೊಡಕ್ಷನ್ಸ್ ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಆಯಿತು, ಪ್ರಾಡಕ್ಟ್ಸಿನ ಸೇಲ್ಸ್ ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಆಯಿತು ಅಂದರೆ ಪ್ರಾಡಕ್ಟ್ ಕ್ಯಾಪಿಟಲ್ ಇನ್ವೆಸ್ಟ್ಮೆಂಟ್ಸು ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಮಾಡಬೇಕಾಗ್ತದೆ. ಯಾಕೆ? ಮುಂದಿನ ದಿನಗಳಲ್ಲಿ ಆ ಪ್ರಾಡಕ್ಟ್ಸ್ಗಳು ಬೇಕಾಗುತ್ತೆ. ಹಾಗಾಗಿ ಆ ಪ್ರಾಡಕ್ಟ್ಸ್ಗಳ ಸಂಖ್ಯೆ ಹೆಚ್ಚಿಸೋದಕ್ಕೆ ಕ್ಯಾಪಿಟಲ್ ಇನ್ವೆಸ್ಟ್ಮೆಂಟು, ಮೆಷಿನರೀಸ್ ಆಗಿರ್ಬೋದು ಅಥವಾ ಲ್ಯಾಂಡ್ ಆಗಿರ್ಬೋದು, ಇವನ್ನ ಪರ್ಚೇಸ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕಾಗ್ತದೆ. ಹಾಗಾಗಿ ಇನ್ವೆಸ್ಟ್ಮೆಂಟ್ಸ್ ಕೂಡ ಇನ್ಕ್ರೀಸ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ ಅಂತ ನಾವು ಹೇಳ್ತೀವಿ. ಓಕೆ, ಸೊ ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಪಾರ್ಟ್ ಈಸ್ social objectives. Okay, social objectives. Yes, here social objectives, it involves the creations of benefits for the society. ಸೊ ಸಮಾಜಕ್ಕೆ ಯಾವುದೇ ರೀತಿಯಾದಂಥ ಹಾನಿ ಆಗಬಾರ್ದು. ಇಟ್ ಶುಡ್ ನಾಟ್ ಎಫೆಕ್ಟ್ ದ ಸೊಸೈಟಿ, ಇಟ್ ಶುಡ್ ಬಿ ಎ ಬೆನಿಫಿಟ್ ಫಾರ್ ದ ಸೊಸೈಟಿ. ಸೊ ಆಸ್ ಅ ಪಾರ್ಟ್ ಆಫ್ ಸೊಸೈಟಿ, ಎವ್ರಿ ಆರ್ಗನೈಸೇಷನ್, ವೆದರ್ ಇಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಎ ಬಿಸ್ನೆಸ್ ಆರ್ ನಾನ್ ಬಿಸ್ನೆಸ್, ಓಕೆ, ವಾಟ್ ಎವರ್ ಲೆಟ್ ಇಟ್ ಬಿ, ಇಟ್ ಶುಡ್ ಬಿ ಎ ಸೊಸೈಟಿ ಆಬ್ಜೆಕ್ಟಿವ್. ಸಮಾಜಕ್ಕೆ ಅದು ಪೂರಕವಾಗಿರಬೇಕು. ಓಕೆ, ಸೊಸೈಟಿಗೆ ಪೂರಕವಾಗಿರತಕ್ಕಂಥ ಬಿಸ್ನೆಸ್ಗಳು ಆಗಿರಬೇಕು. ಹಾಗಿದ್ದರೆ ಯಾವ ಥರ ಪೂರಕವಾಗಿ? ಇಟ್ ಶುಡ್ ಬಿ, ವಾಟ್ ಇಸ್ ದಟ್, ಎನ್ವೈರ್ನಮೆಂಟ್ ಫ್ರೆಂಡ್ಲಿ. ಓಕೆ, ಇಟ್ ಶುಡ್ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಅಡಾಪ್ಟ್ ದಿ ಈಕೋ ಫ್ರೆಂಡ್ಲಿ ಸಿಸ್ಟಮ್ ಇನ್ ದಿ ಪ್ರೊಡಕ್ಷನ್ ಲೆವೆಲ್ಸ್. Like you have in machineries outside the domestic area, only in the industrial area. Likewise, and also it should give the employees the opportunities. Okay, ಆ ಕಂಪ್ನಿನಲ್ಲಿ, ಆ ಯಾವುದೇ ಆದಂಥ ಆರ್ಗನೈಸೇಷನ್ಸ್ ಕಂಪ್ನಿನಲ್ಲಿ ಆ ಎಂಪ್ಲಾಯೀಸ್ಗಳಿಗೆ ಹೆಲ್ಪ್ ಆಗೋ ರೀತಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ಇರಬೇಕು. ಹೇಗೆ ಹೆಲ್ಪ್ ಅನ್ನೋದಾದರೆ, ಅವರಿಗೆ ಅವರ ಫ್ಯಾಮಿಲಿಯವರಿಗೆ ಬೇಸಿಕ್ ಕಮ್ಯುನಿಟೀಸ್ ಅಥವಾ ಬೇಸಿಕ್ ನೀಡ್ಸ್ಗಳು ಏನಿದೆ ಅದನ್ನು ಕೊಡಿಸೋ ಕೆಲಸ ಮಾಡೋದು. ಹಾಗಾದರೆ ಏನು? ಶಾಲೆಗಳಲ್ಲಿ ಮಕ್ಕಳುಗಳನ್ನು ಸೇರಿಸ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥ ಕೆಲಸ, ಅಂದರೆ ಅವರ ವಿದ್ಯಾಭ್ಯಾಸಕ್ಕೆ ಹಣನ ಕೊಡೋದು. ಓಕೆ, ಸೊ ದ ಎಂಪ್ಲಾಯೀಸ್ ವೆಲ್ಫೇರ್ ದ ಕಂಪ್ನಿ ಈಸ್ ವರ್ಕಿಂಗ್, ದಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಆಲ್ಸೋ ದ ಸೋಷಲ್ ಆಬ್ಜೆಕ್ಟಿವ್, ರೈಟ್? ಸೊ ದಿ ಗಿವಿಂಗ್ ದ ಫ್ರೀ ಎಜುಕೇಷನ್ ಆರ್ ಪ್ರೊವೈಡಿಂಗ್ ದ ಎಜುಕೇಷನ್ ಫಾರ್ ದ ಚೈಲ್ಡ್ ಹೂ ಈಸ್ ವರ್ಕಿಂಗ್ ಆಸ್ ಎನ್ ಎಂಪ್ಲಾಯ್ ಇನ್ ದ ಪರ್ಟಿಕ್ಯುಲರ್ ಕಂಪ್ನೀಸ್. ಓಕೆ, ಸೊ ಲೈಕ್ವೈಸ್ ಇಟ್ ಟೇಕ್ಸ್ ಪ್ಲೇಸ್ ದ ಸೋಷಲ್ ಆಬ್ಜೆಕ್ಟಿವ್ಸ್. ಮತ್ತು ಎಂಪ್ಲಾಯೀಸ್ಗಳ ಇನ್ಕ್ರಿಮೆಂಟ್ಸ್ಗಳು ಇದು. ಓಕೆ, ವಿಚ್ ಚೆರಿಷಸ್ ಟು ದ ಎಂಪ್ಲಾಯೀಸ್, ದಟ್ ಮೀನ್ಸ್ ಇಟ್ ಗಿವ್ಸ್ ಸಮ್ ಇನ್ಕ್ರಿಮೆಂಟ್ಸ್, ಸಮ್ ಇನ್ಸೆಂಟಿವ್ಸ್ ಲೈಕ್ವೈಸ್. ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್, ಥರ್ಡ್ ಪಾಯಿಂಟ್ ಯು ಸಿ ಹಿಯರ್, ಪರ್ಸನಲ್ ಆಬ್ಜೆಕ್ಟಿವ್ಸ್. ಎಸ್, ಆರ್ಗನೈಸೇಷನ್ ಆರ್ ಮೇಡ್ ಅಪ್ ಆಫ್ ಪೀಪಲ್. ಇದು ನಾವು ಈಗಾಗಲೇ ನೋಡಿದ್ದೀವಿ. ಇಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಮೇಡ್ ಅಪ್ ಆಫ್ ಡಿಫ್ರೆಂಟ್ ಇಂಡಿವಿಜುವಲ್ಸ್, ಓಕೆ, ವಿತ್ ಡಿಫ್ರೆಂಟ್ ಪರ್ಸನಾಲಿಟಿ, ಡಿಫ್ರೆಂಟ್ ಬ್ಯಾಕ್ಗ್ರೌಂಡ್, ಡಿಫ್ರೆಂಟ್ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪೀರಿಯನ್ಸ್ ಎಲ್ಲ ಇರುತ್ತೆ ಒಬ್ಬೊಬ್ಬರಲ್ಲೂ. ಓಕೆ, ಸೊ ಹಾಗಿದ್ಮೇಲೆ ಆ ಪರ್ಸನಲ್ ಆಬ್ಜೆಕ್ಟಿವ್ಸ್ಗಳು ಅವರಿಗೆ ಅಚೀವ್ ಆಗಬೇಕು ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿ ಬಂದು ಅವರು ಕೆಲಸದಲ್ಲಿ ಸೇರಿಕೊಂಡಿರ್ತಾರೆ. ವಿತ್ ದಟ್ ಡೈವರ್ಸಿಫೈಡ್ ನೀಡ್ಸ್, ಒಬ್ಬೊಬ್ರದ್ದು ಒಂದೊಂದು ಆಸೆ ಆಕಾಂಕ್ಷೆಗಳಿರುತ್ತೆ. ಆ ಆಸೆ ಆಕಾಂಕ್ಷೆಗಳು ಪೂರ್ಣ ಆಗಬೇಕು ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿ ಅವರು ಬಂದು ಕಂಪ್ನಿನಲ್ಲಿ ಕೆಲಸಕ್ಕೆ ಸೇರ್ಕೊಂಡು ಕೆಲಸ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ. ದಿಸ್ ವಿಲ್ ವೇರಿ ಫ್ರಮ್ ಫೈನಾನ್ಷಿಯಲ್ ನೀಡ್ಸ್. ಒಬ್ಬೊಬ್ರದ್ದು ಆಸೆ ಆಕಾಂಕ್ಷೆಗಳು ಒಂದೇ ಥರ ಇರಲ್ಲ. ಹಾಗಾಗಿ ಆ ನೀಡ್ಸ್ಗಳನ್ನು ಫುಲ್ಫಿಲ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಳೋದು ಹೇಗೆ? ಅವರು ಮಾಡತಕ್ಕಂಥ ಕೆಲಸದಿಂದ ಮತ್ತು ಪಡಿತಕ್ಕಂಥ ಸಂಬಳದಿಂದ. ಸೊ ಫ್ರಮ್ ದ ಸ್ಯಾಲರಿ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಇನ್ಕ್ರಿಮೆಂಟ್ಸ್, ಓಕೆ, ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಸೋಷಿಯಲ್ ನೀಡ್ಸ್ ಸಚ್ ಆ್ಯಸ್ ಎ ಪಿಯರ್ ರಿಕಗ್ನೈಸೇಷನ್. ಪಿಯರ್ ರಿಕಗ್ನೈಸೇಷನ್ ಅಂದರೆ ಏನು? ಅಕ್ಕಪಕ್ಕದವರು, ಓ ನೀನು ಆ ಕಂಪ್ನಿನಲ್ಲಿ ಕೆಲಸ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದೆಯಾ, ನಿನಗೆ ಒಳ್ಳೆಯ ಸಂಬಳ ಸಿಗುತ್ತೆ ಬಿಡು, ನಿನಗೆ ಒಳ್ಳೆಯ ಜೀವನ ಸೆಟ್ ಆಯಿತು, ಈ ಥರ. ದಿಸ್ ಇಸ್ ಕಾಲ್ಡ್ ಪಿಯರ್ ರೆಕಗ್ನೈಸೇಷನ್ ಸಿಗ್ತದೆ. ಮತ್ತು ಹೈಯರ್ ಲೆವೆಲ್ ಆಫ್ ನೀಡ್ಸ್ಗಳನ್ನು ಫುಲ್ಫಿಲ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೋಬೋದು. ಮನೆ ತೊಗೊಳೋದಿರ್ಬೋದು, ಗಾಡಿ ತೊಗೊಳೋದಿರ್ಬೋದು. ದೀಸ್ ಆರ್ ಆಲ್ ದಿ ಪರ್ಸನಲ್ ಆಬ್ಜೆಕ್ಟಿವ್ಸ್ ಮೈಟ್ ಬಿ, ಇಟ್ ಗೆಟ್ಸ್ ಫುಲ್ಫಿಲ್ಡ್. ಓಕೆ, ಸೊ ಸಚ್ ಆ್ಯಸ್ ದ ಗ್ರೋತ್ ಫಾರ್ ದ ಡೆವಲಪ್ಮೆಂಟ್. ಇದರಿಂದ ಏನಾಗ್ತದೆ? ವ್ಯಕ್ತಿಯ ಬೆಳವಣಿಗೆ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ, ಪರ್ಸನಲ್ ಗ್ರೋತ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ಓಕೆ, ಸೊ ಪರ್ಸನಲ್ ಗ್ರೋತ್ ಆದರೆ ಅವನು ಕಂಪ್ನಿ ಕಡೆ ಹೆಚ್ಚಿನ ರೀತಿಯಾದ ಇನ್ನೂ ಕಾನ್ಸಂಟ್ರೇಟ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಕೆಲಸನ ಇನ್ನೂ ಹೆಚ್ಚಿನ ರೀತಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ಪರಿಣಾಮಕಾರಿಯಾಗಿ ಕೆಲಸನ ಮಾಡ್ತಾನೆ. he will work more effective when he is more satisfied in his personal growth. Okay, so this what happens in the organization, and it creates the harmony. Okay, completely harmony in the organizations. Next point, or next particular topic is nothing but importance of management. Yes, why management is so important? Yes, this is most important here. We have to observe management helps in achieving the group goals, isn't it? Not individual goals, it is. Management term only, it speaks about the group activity. So, management is required not for itself, but it is for achieving the goal for the organizations. That means what? The task of the manager has to give the common directions to the individuals and efforts in achieving the goals of the organization. That means every organization has some motto towards the success, has some goal, has some vision. To achieve that, they have to train their employees. In that case, management will help the individuals to achieve the group goals. This is the first point. So management will help them. How they will help them? They will educate them. They will give lot of training for them. They will give lot of the knowledge of experience they'll share with them. Such things they will do. Okay, that is the first point speaks. Second point, management increases efficiency. We have seen in the earlier topic efficiency and what? Effectiveness. Okay, so efficiency speaks about the cost efficiency, isn't it? So management has to plan. If management is poor, then everything goes wrong. So here the aim of the manager, see, main aim of the manager is to reduce the cost. ಎಲ್ಲಿ ರೆಡ್ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು ಅನ್ನೋದನ್ನು ಅವನು ಪ್ಲ್ಯಾನಿಂಗ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕಾಗ್ತದೆ. ಅವನು ಅದನ್ನು ಪ್ಲ್ಯಾನಿಂಗ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ಮೇಲೆ ಅದನ್ನು ಆರ್ಗನೈಸ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ಮೇಲೆ ಡೈರೆಕ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು, ಆಮೇಲೆ ಸ್ಟಾಫಿಂಗ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು, ಆಮೇಲೆ ಕಂಟ್ರೋಲಿಂಗನ್ನು ಇಟ್ಕೋಬೇಕು. ದಟ್ ಮೀನ್ಸ್ ವಾಟ್? ಎ ಮ್ಯಾನೇಜರ್ ಹ್ಯಾಸ್ ಟು ಡಿಸೈಡ್ where to reduce particular cost and increase the productivity. Okay, for that, to increase this productivity and reduce the cost, he need to plan, he need to organize the things, he need to direct the things for the employees, and he is to make employees to get very good staffing activities in the organizations, and he should have control on all these activities what he has done with the employees. So this is becomes increase the efficiency. Manager has increased the efficiency. Okay, next point, management creates a dynamic organizations. Yes, it is a dynamic means, whenever the changes takes place, they need to adopt the things. It is nothing but it is a dynamic situations. So today, because of coronavirus, it's a dynamic situation. We need to what? Stick on in our house. We cannot go outside. That is a dynamic situation. We have to accept it. Same thing happens in the organizations also. All organizations have to function in a environment which is constantly changing. See, this word gives more effective in this particular topic answer. Okay, constantly changing, and is generally seen through the individuals of the organizations and resist the change as it. That means what? Manager has to, or a management people has to instruct the employees that whenever the changes comes, please adopt the changes. Okay, so because of that adoption of the changes will lead lot of competitive in the organization success. Okay, so same thing they are discussing here also. So management will help the people to adopt the changes. For example, technology is changed suddenly, from old technology and old techniques has changed. They have to go for new machineries and new technologies. This new machineries and new technologies will lead the profit. Okay, so to get that knowledge, they have to bring some outside person and make the employees to get trained through him. When this is happening, then definitely the dynamic changes takes place and they are ready to work in the organization, and they'll make profits for the competitive changes takes place in the management and in the product also. Next point, management helps in achieving personal objectives. Yes, as I said you, personal objective of every single individual. Okay, a manager motivates and leads the team such as a manner that an individual member are able to achieve personal goal. That means what? His every single individual's personal contribution, that is going to explain. Who manager is going to explain the personal contribution of every single individual, so that the individual will get more, what is that, motivated from that. So the management or a manager in the management will help an individual to develop the team spirit, okay, and have a cooperations and commitment to the group success. That means in every single level, a manager or a management people, they are ready to make them to achieve the personal objectives also. Okay, if you increase your activity of process in the production, your level of, what is that, work level of your position will hike. So such type of activity or such type of motivation things they'll be saying. Okay, this is called leadership, creation of leadership in them, or creating the motivations in them. Next point we discuss about the management helps in development of society also. Yes, this is the fifth one. So management helps in development of society is last particular point. Tomorrow we'll discuss the nature of management. So this here, it is a process of fulfilling the multi objectives for the different groups of peoples, and also helps the development of organization throughout in the development of society. What is this multi objectives? Multi objectives means every single group of people has different objectives. Like software company, software programmer is different, software tester is different. Okay, so here management will help the development of both the societies or both the communities of people in their own ways. Okay, so this is how the organization trains them. The second point is it helps in providing the good quality of products and services. Okay, so this is about the inside labors. If you take customers, okay, you have two categories of people. You have higher level person, you have lower level persons. So for higher level category persons, they require all luxurious goods with a good quality, and lower category person, it should be adaptable, both luxurious as well as normal activity. In that case, they are ready to produce the quality based products for the different societies of people also. Okay, in the society they should accept that, and create the employment, adopt the new technologies, and had the part towards the growth of the development. That means what? They give a lot of training, they produce lot of effective products. Because of that effective products, lot of employment will be generated. For example, you take Tata Nano product. Okay, it was being meant for all the personalities who are below average earners. Because of that, many people got the job, many people got the employment. That means opportunities created because of new technology introduction, which was nano. Okay, nanotechnology. So same thing happens, it creates the opportunities of job. Okay, that is what management helps in the development of society. For the society development in all the categories of people, it helps. So hence, thank you students. So this is for the today's video. Tomorrow we'll speak on nature of management.